What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the fourth episode of the Eighth Deadly Sin. Hopefully you guys enjoyed last episode with Echo, as we talked a little bit about Sin Nation, the future with Sin, how he got his start in streaming, and of course getting his hot takes around the community. This episode we have multiple guest appearances from most of the biggest vouches from the Obey RC, currently active and all of that fun stuff. We have 7 different guests this week, guys. It's going to be the biggest episode of the 8th Deadly Sin thus far. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. Of course, before we do get into talking to all of our guests, we have to get into the community portion of this podcast. So stick around and learn a little bit of what happened around the community this week before we get into talking to all of our guests. We have a lot of community stuff to cover this week. Since last week was kind of a slow week on the community stuff, this week obviously picked up. First thing we have to talk about, Phase 20 happened this week, so I'm just going to quickly go over all of the people that made it into Phase 20 with their post on Twitter and stuff like that on screen as always. So congratulations to these guys. I'm excited to watch Phase 1, The Warehouse. Hopefully you guys are as well. We'll see how FaZe does at hosting a gaming, at hosting a reality show as a bunch of gamers and content creators and stuff like that. I'm interested to see how this is going to be hosted. So, I'm just going to run through all 20 of these guys in the order that they were announced, and you guys can go say your congratulations where you feel it's necessary. Jessica Fernandez, Reversa, Lordenzo's 96, Closer, Mr. Carr Sounds, Raz, It's Pink Sakura, Gemsy, Shoot a Time FX, Simply Pros, Galax VII, Tommy Unold, Potter, Acting Like Tommy, The Demo, Legend 6K, Captain Willis, Ernsto TV, Jenny Smiles TV, Savvy Ultras 90. Congratulations to all you guys. Getting into Phase 20 is no easy feat, as we saw. There are a few people that were in the Phase 100 that I personally vouched for that did not make it, but there's always next year, and I know none of them are going to stop their grind. So huge shout out to everyone who made it in the top 100. Congratulations to all of you guys for getting recognized by the biggest gaming org in the world. And hopefully that enough is enough for you guys to keep on your grind, because you guys did get noticed by them, and obviously you are good enough to make it to that next level. This year just wasn't right for you. Just keep up your grind, and you guys will make it. I know you all will. Personal vouchers that I have for the Phase top 20 that I would like to see make it far in Phase The Warehouse. I have watched some content from Acting Like Tommy, and I know that he made it into the top 100 last year. I'm not sure how far he made it, because I'm not that into his stuff, I guess. But some people that are big around my community specifically that I would like to see make it a little bit farther are Potter is probably the biggest one. Potter is a huge W. He is obviously a trick shotter in Call of Duty, and he has hit some of the most insane trick shots. Anytime that something was asked for the Phase top 100 to hit, hit a bucket trick shot or a blindfolded trick shot or something like that, he hit it. He hit an underwater trick shot. He hit an underwater trick shot in the ocean, I think, and then just recently he posted a crossbar trick shot, all kinds of different stuff. He's been going absolutely crazy, extremely talented. Another one that's really big around our community is Raz, and I personally have watched some stuff from Demo, so I look forward to seeing all of those guys. Obviously, I look forward to seeing everyone. If I didn't mention your name, don't think that I don't vouch for you. Those are the people that I am closest with, and I know the names of the most. Absolute best of luck to everybody on Phase 20 of the Warehouse. Next, we have some tournaments to cover that are coming up. Today is the EO Sniping Tournament. There's a $1,500 cash prize, 16 teams in this, and some of the notable teams to cover are Team Avengers. Obviously, has been in a lot of big tournaments lately. They've always done fairly well. Aim Higher, which is Benz's team, he is directly linked to our community. Obviously, Demon Season is a big team around this community as well. And then Caliente, which is usually Zeffy is usually with the Spice Boys, but the Spice Boys didn't enter this tournament. Zeffy entered a team obviously named Caliente, and Goof, one of the leaders of SiN Nation, are actually going to be entered into that tournament as well, playing with a team called Off Brand with Sad Snipes and Pro Formal and Stupid Shiesties. So make sure you guys go check them out. Go give all of your support to Goof, because we already know Goof's gonna win that shit, right? All right. EO is hosting a Vanguard tournament CDL style, so ray guns. It's going to be a best of 3 S&D hardpoint tourney. It's going to be a $1,000 prize pool. That's going to be hosted on May 21st, so that's exciting. Spots are not filled up on that tournament yet, so if you guys want to go sign up for that, just go to the Team EO Twitter page, and you guys can go follow the directions from there. All of the directions are listed on their Twitter page. They are pretty good about posting how to enter their tournaments and stuff like that. Vans is hosting a 4v4 hardpoint tournament with a $400 prize pool. The first prelim round is best of 1, the next 2 rounds are best of 3, and the finals are best of 5. Some of the notable teams in there are, of course, the Avengers once again, and Tonka. That is going to be hosted on May 7th. As well as Rydog is going to be hosting a tournament with his community Too Nasty. That's going to be a 4v4 S&D double elim tourney, hosted on May 14th. And that one specifically is stating that anyone who is an underrated team, or it's like your first time entering a tournament, stuff like that, you guys are going to be picked first. So make sure that you guys go hit up Rydog, directly DM Rydog on Twitter. That is how you enter the tournament according to the tweet, and that is definitely a tournament you're going to want to get into if you're trying to get into the pro sniping scene, want to get your name out there a little bit more, get affiliated with Rydog, stuff like that. That is definitely the way to do it. The tournaments last week, K and Tropics hosted a tournament on the same day. The results of K's tournament, the 4v4 co-ed tournament, 2 male, 2 female, the winners ended up being Crispius, TTV, Marijuana, Kit Kat, and Terran. They got first place. The Demon Season crew, obviously, they absolutely dominated, did very well for themselves. Congratulations to them. And the results of Abyss Tropics 4v4 $1,000 prize pool tournament were the Avengers, and their squad this time around was Parallel Stract, Drew, Obe Salsa, and Arkin. And Stract actually won the MVP award for that as well, so congratulations to Stract. That is that's awesome. They did very well. I watched a little bit of that, and there were some highlight reels around as well, and yeah, they did very well. They definitely deserved that one. Next thing to talk about, going back to FaZe a little bit. FaZe is entering the Valorant comp scene with a brand new team. They are going in with Poach, Superman, Poised FPS, Dicey ZX, and King Baby Bay, as well as Sith GG started a CSGO team. That's going to be the first comp team that they've ever had enter a game. They're going to be entering with Resign, Rice, Scruffy, SiN, and Rap. So awesome. It's going to be nice to see some new teams around different comp scenes, and it's just going to provide more content ultimately in the end. So that's awesome. OBJPlex just partnered with Gamer Advantage. You can use code PlexPack to get a discount code on some gamer eyewear to protect you from green light and all that fun stuff, because obviously we know the more sleep you get, the better you're gonna play. KF3 has officially partnered with Cinch Gaming, so you guys can use code KF3 for 10% off some custom controllers. That is absolutely amazing as well. And Lixa has been announced as the official flex player for Chosen for the female pro circuit. So she's going to be playing alongside some female players in a female-only pro circuit as the professional flex player. I basically said the same thing, mixed around the words a little bit. So congratulations to all three of them, both on their partnerships with their companies, and to Lixa for becoming a professional player, basically. Um, Moving on to some achievements this week from personal people and teams. Lixa hit 10K on Twitch, which is a phenomenal goal, honestly. 10K is a huge number to hit, and with the phase 100 coming to an end, it's really a nice way to round out her little milestone achievement there, getting noticed by the biggest gaming brand in the world, as well as hitting 10K on Twitch is absolutely phenomenal. Once I've said, OBJPlex actually hit 5K on Twitch as well this week, so congratulations to Jplex for hitting 5K. That is also a major accomplishment. EO has been going crazy this week as well. As a team, EO just hit 10K on TikTok, which is no number to look at as an easy feat. 10K is quite the number to be proud of. As well as they just hit 5K members on Discord and still somehow are not partnered with Discord yet. So Discord, if you guys could partner up EO, that would probably be the best decision. They've been absolutely going insane on their Discord stuff. They're always doing some big raids. They have like 100 people in a call at a time. They're putting out some content. If you guys want a team to go watch some content out there, go watch EO. They are going absolutely crazy, and I know for a fact EO is up next. Before we get into the recruits this week, we have a couple people who left some teams this week. Hoontair, who you guys will see a little bit later with the guest appearance. Hoontair left Saint Sanctum because he said they were just going separate ways, and what he focuses on, the team isn't really focused on as a SiN right now. So he just felt it was in his best interest. There's no bad blood there. It is all love for Saint Sanctum, obviously. And then Stract left Parallel this week too, which hit some major headlines actually. It was a very big surprise because Parallel is a major team and Stract is a major name in our community. But whatever the reason is that Strack decided to leave, obviously it is in his best interest. He knows what he's doing with everything. But a lot of comments on his post are saying that he may be getting picked up to FaZe. So we'll see what's happening in the future here. And obviously you know that we're going to cover it. So we'll see what happens in the future. It's going to be very interesting. There are some new recruits this week. Throughout the last 7 days, Project Vendetta has picked up Chike. Project 7 has picked up Juju Saiyan and Omnipotent. Team 7 has picked up Nealiz. Parallel has picked up Impul, which was a really big name to pick up. Something that I don't think a lot of people saw coming, but congratulations on that pickup. That is a huge pickup right there. Parallel also picked up Dragon RG and Costa. Sith picked up Yian Art, who is the new designer for Sith. SiN Nation actually officially announced Raiden SG as their newest affiliate. NorCal picked up Majin, and NorCal Rising picked up Kazi and Majin J. So congratulations to all of those teams for picking up your W members, your W affiliates. And congratulations to all these people for affiliating or joining all of these teams. I don't see anyone on here that is an L, as always. Usually when people get picked up to teams, they aren't looked at as an L around the community. I see only positive things for all of these people and all of these teams in the future, and I wish nothing but the best for all of them. But with that being said, we have a long guest appearance section this week as we are talking to 7 of the most highly acclaimed OhRC grinders from around the community. So I just want to start off by saying thank you to all of these guys for being a part of this, and SiN with honor, guys. Let's get into the guest portion of this podcast. What's going on, guys? It's Frostii, and this week I am joined with...
I'm BoostWRLD.
ScaryTerry TTV.
Hoontair.
DMNDrago.
OhDoves.
ItzGoofyy.
Kaiiora.
Usually, as we start these podcasts, we go in 3 separate blocks, and the first block is always about how the person got into streaming and what their streaming career is about. So the first question I have for you is, uh, what started your path as a streamer, or who got you into streaming?
Honestly, like, I'm sure you know Paint. I ended up going into Paint stream one day and just talking to him, and I showed him a couple clips, and we were just hanging out, having a good time. And he's like, "Dude, like, I feel like you could be a pretty decent streamer, especially like you can hit clips." And he's like, "If you could find a way to create like an entertaining stream in a positive place and just have a great time, and also hit the clips that you can hit or that you have, like, dude, that'd be insane." And I don't know. I think him believing in me that I could do it kind of is what started the whole streaming and YouTube and everything.
It was actually my closest friends when I was back in season 3 of Fortnite. Nobody big was the reason why I started streaming. It was actually like 2 close buddies. We were always competitive, and he was like, Terry, one thing you need to do is start being competitive and stream it.
If I'm being completely honest, probably my biggest inspiration is definitely Scope. Just
Okay.
because of the fact that he not only is he from Maryland, which I am also from Maryland,
Mhm.
but also the fact of watching his come up and also his entire phase 5 route,
Right.
because I watched like that entire from like his start all the way until he got in there.
Yeah.
And at that time I did like I'd post a video every now and then, but like I didn't take anything seriously. I didn't stream or anything, but it was like after I watched him do that, it like gave me a lot of motivation to start doing it myself and obviously to one day get to that point.
I went on YouTube one day and I started watching FaZe Agony and FaZe Kitty actually. And obviously, you know those names. Big sniper guys, big sniper guys. And
Yeah.
I was watching FaZe Agony run around with the Car 98K iron sight. That's where I got my inspiration, dude. I was like, damn, I'm gonna try out this Car 98 iron sight. Picked it up. Um, kind of, I guess we'll call it sniping on training wheels for a little bit. That's how I like learned how to snipe, you know, with the iron sight car. Yeah, I started hitting some clips with that gun, and then yeah, dude, I don't know. I just like started posting little clips on YouTube, little videos, and honestly, my main I guess goal with starting content creation and YouTube, I guess, was just learning how to edit. I always thought editing was so freaking cool, like just being able to make like banger ass montages, like crazy videos, you know. And that was kind of where my inspiration came from.
I've always enjoyed gaming. For the past 3 years, that's what my entire life has consisted of, was just gaming. And since I didn't know anybody, I just spent so much time gaming and meeting new friends, and then the new friends that I met, they were all streamers. So they just encouraged me to start streaming.
I used to be a big fan of Bam, right? When he
Right.
first started blowing up. So I came to Twitch like fully as a supporter and just like, getting to know everybody in the community that I was barely in yet. And then I was like, I'm gonna stream, like I want to stream type shit.
Person who made me want to actually put out my first YouTube video or press the go live button for the first time was actually Blink. I don't know. I was a huge fan of Blink for a really long time, and then one day I talked to him and he's like, "Goof, why don't you press that go live button? You're pretty cracked, man." And I guess it's taken me where I am now.
So was the first like application you started with like Twitch, or did you start like posting videos on YouTube or TikTok before you went to streaming?
I just started on Twitch.
I had gotten back into YouTube with some MW vids and stuff like that, and I went for the Phase 5 thing just for fun. But yeah, I think I dove straight into Twitch when I started streaming.
I've been on Twitch for, I think it's around 5 years now.
They weren't exactly the best clips, but I would just like throw something together, put a couple clips on there, and then just toss it on YouTube from time to time.
Started up YouTube. I got like a little bit of a community over there. And then that made my start on Twitch a little bit easier, right? Because I had that foundation already.
I pressed the go live button and decided that I was gonna make content off of whatever I hit on Twitch. So
What would you say your schedule is for your content creation? Like, how often do you go live? When do you post? Like, stuff like that.
my live schedule, it's Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. GMT. My YouTube schedule is once a week, every Wednesday. And then TikToks are also Monday through Friday.
So for YouTube and TikTok, I'm very active.
Would you say you're like every other day on TikTok, or are you at daily TikTok uploads right now? Or
I just started doing every other day.
it's like
I
gaming
post
clips?
TikToks daily. I post YouTube shorts daily, and I post YouTube videos like every Tuesday and occasionally every Fridays too.
So we're streaming 4 times a week, posting 3 YouTube videos a week and then 10 TikToks a week. So 2 every weekday.
Do you do this as a full-time career? Do you have like a job on the side, or are you in school or anything like that, or?
So this is what I do full time. My only other full time thing that I guess you could say would be being a dad. I get my daughter every day, basically every day, every morning. I watch her till about like 5 p.m. and then I get about an hour to set up for stream, take a shower, do my thing. You know what I mean? Get some food in me before I start stream up.
I am a full-time college student. I have an internship at Huddle as a video production intern. I work another side job, and it's a very busy time for me, but I love it, man. It's a grind.
I'm full time right now, full time streaming and just YouTube and all that. Even though it's like, it's a struggle sometimes, but sometimes it's just a risk.
So I do stream full time. Yes.
At the moment, content creation is definitely like when it comes to, if you would say, a job, it's what I put my all into other than school.
Are you affiliated with any teams right now, or are you like signed to a team or anything like that, or are you considered a free agent in the community?
I am still affiliated with Shiesty.
And I'm actually a part of a team for sniping. It's what is it, Team Circuit?
Well, I'm on Demon Season.
All right, so currently I am the owner of Demon Season. I'm also a part of Project 7.
Right now, I am a part of a team called Project 7.
So I joined Project 7 as a lead.
At the moment, right now, I'm a free agent.
Just tell me, like, when did the grind, like, when did you know you wanted to be in Obey? Like, when did the grind start?
I announced my grind for Obey very early on in my streaming career. I was like 2 months into streaming.
This next month will be 18 months.
It was like 5 months ago and like 13 days or something like that.
Day one, man. My very, very, very first stream was me coming out to Twitch. My entire community knew that I was grinding from Obey from literally my first stream on.
We'll go with a year and a half.
Why is
Yeah.
Obey the dream team for you?
Okay, so the amount of content creators that are hardworking and they literally, there's nothing else that they want to do besides succeed. And they want everybody else on the team to succeed. It's just so empowering.
But as you get to meet their members and realize how big of a W they actually are, it goes to show, man. It really does.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, dude, honestly, like Obey, like from what I've seen, they're a very well-ran team. Amazing management over there. Obviously, taking it to the next level would be joining a team like Obey, of course. And yeah, right from when I first started doing content and everything, that was the main goal.
The team itself, I mean, it's one of those teams that I've watched since I was younger, that like I've watched people in the team go on to do bigger things past the team and do big things in the team. And also just having friends that are in the team and friends that I've seen grind for the team and get in. It's a very cool process to see how it all works.
I think Obey is kind of that like perfect mesh between like being that big organization but still staying true to their roots.
Like it's just so, it makes you feel so driven. I don't even know how to explain it. It's such an amazing feeling just seeing the amount of people who want to strive. They just want to succeed. And just being in the community for the Obey, like the Twitter, the grinders, everything, it's just the amount of people grinding for it. It's such an amazing community.
Oh man, there's a lot. I got to know most of the community that was in Bay. Like, I really close to a lot of the members now. Like, throughout the past 18 months of it, I've gotten to meet a ton of people I got to like know really well, and I'm still getting to know a lot more. But they're the reason why I've cemented it. I've got to know them like really well, and just been able to like be true to them.
So when I first started thinking of teams to grind for, I Obey was the first one on my mind because ever since I was a kid, I always knew about Obey since then, and I was like imagine being like a big ass team like that one day. And then I just kept on thinking about like a childhood self, and I was just thinking like, if that's the team like I'm always thinking about, then just why not go for it,
I think Obey has always been the dream, and it's crazy to have this RC finally come out and have the opportunity.
Is there a specific affiliation that you are most excited about with being a part of Obey in the future?
I would definitely say G Fuel, 100%.
Scuff and Astro.
Yeah, I mean, of course, G Fuel. If like I had to pick one, the Gamer Advantage glasses.
G Fuel.
I would like to have my own. I would like to have my own G Fuel code.
Hashtag Obey Terry.
Hashtag Obey Boost.
Hashtag OhDrago.
Hashtag I rock is OhDoves.
Hashtag Obey Kai.
Obey Goofy.
Hashtag Obey Hoon.